What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today we're going to talk about ranked matchmaking, and I am going to start grinding it because we only got about 3 weeks left, and I want to get at least Diamond, maybe Master, not really sure, but we are starting out this game in Platinum 4. So, solo in ranked can be a little frustrating because of the fact that your teams aren't always going to be very even. And you know what's even more unfair than that? You haven't liked this video. And you aren't even subscribed. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Go ahead and do it. Come on, can't hurt none, right? Either way, in ranked, it can feel a little unfair sometimes. And the reason for this is there's actually skill-based matchmaking baked into it, trying to get you to go between 40% wins and 60% wins. So if you do really good and you win like 4 games in a row, it'll progressively give you worse and worse teammates while giving the other team better and better teammates. And theoretically, it's supposed to be able to make it to where only the strongest persist. So basically, the Myrons of the world will be able to go through and win. But the problem is, they can actually make it very, very hard to win. And that's annoying. But either way, it is something that isn't your fault. So if you ever feel like, hey, I am doing really good and I win about 50% of my games, does that mean I'm not good after all? And the answer is no, it actually doesn't. It just means the algorithm hates you and you're not super, super good. You're just probably above average. And in the infinite wisdoms of the T3 devs, who I love very much, and I don't mean to negatively talk about them, but they don't know how to do math. Like, at all. Like, they actually don't know how to do math. And I don't mean, like, hardcore math. I mean, like, adding and subtracting. So, the whole problem with solo and having a skill-based matchmaking that tries to give you as close to 50% wins as possible is these guys made a system that everyone on the winning team gets +1. Everyone on the losing team gets -1. And every 50 games you play at Platinum, you get 1 protection key. You know what that means, right? You're going to go and play 60 games to get 1 key on your rank. And you need 5 of them. So, if you want to do the math, it's a lot. I'm not actually going to do the math. But there is a workaround to this. So, they can only screw you over if you play solo. If you play as a group of 3, there's very limited amounts of teams that can actually play you, and they won't try to screw you over. They'll just put someone that you can physically match with and go from there. The only way for you to really rank up is to play in groups of 3. Because it's just sad to say, but they're gonna screw you over. And you might think, well, if everyone in Diamond or Platinum is this level of good, then that means that I should be able to carry them. But you're wrong. Because the way the system works, if you win like 4 in a row, you'll start to have 2 gold teammates while they start to have 2 of the good Platinum players on their team. Yeah, I know this from experience. It's rough, but don't worry, I have tons of great videos because of it, right? Yeah, it's rough, but I do have some actual really cool videos where I carry a bunch of people, and the reason for that is because of this skill-based matchmaking system. The more games I win and the better I do, the worse my teammates get, and the better the other team gets, which forces me to do better. So, basically, the whole moral of this story is definitely play as a group of 3 if you want to rank up. If you just want to improve your skills and play against some above average players and just don't really care if you win or lose, then you should go in solo. It's a really good way to kind of be self-sufficient and get used to kind of like doing things on your own and not being carried by the fact your team works together and is good. It's something that definitely is a good skill to learn, but if you really want to rank up, you have to do it in teams. That way the algorithm can't get you. Because just so you know, the algorithm gets Myron. Yes, you heard that right. Even Myron loses some games. At Platinum, because of the stupid algorithm. Because in this game, no matter how good you are, you can't 1v3 people who are at the high end of platinum if both your teammates have one kill. Like, you just can't do it. Because, I mean, you just don't have the help for it. The game's pretty easy to aim. I mean, it is what it is. So, trust me, if you want to rank, go in threes. If you want to get better, just play solo. It's fine. But don't worry, we are going to also talk about Clash, and we are also going to go over Control. And then also, if you guys want more games, I can show you how to carry. I can show you the closest games I've got. I got a whole lot of ranked games to make videos from, and I plan on doing it. I also plan on doing a lot of tournament content. Please comment below, subscribe, and like to support the video. It helps me in the algorithm, and if you don't mind sharing the content to people you think might like it, that also helps. Either way, we are going to be playing on Clash, and I like to use 3 characters the most in Clash: Hunter, Judix, and Wah Ling. But sometimes I'll substitute in things like Christina, Johnny Jet, the occasional Ya, Aletta, and even, yes, Kazama. But for the most part, I do use the Hunter model, and then I like to use Judix. They're just really easy kills that are very quick, get in and out, and you can do it from long range. That's the main key. The reason the long range part's so important is, remember, a lot of the times you're going to either have automatic wins or automatic losses when playing solo. So you gotta kind of take it as if you're gonna have to solo the other team, and if you get up too close, you can get swarmed in. Right here, they have a Sindri, which you need to be careful not to let the turret get between you and them. That way you kind of have to run into them, and it just gets really bad really quick. But luckily for me, I do know where they are. I don't necessarily know where the Judix is, but I do know that both the Sindri and the Jabali are on the left. One of my teammates died, which isn't his fault. He just got caught out. The same way I was saying you don't want to get caught out with the turret, it does happen, and it's really easy. But right here, we do go ahead and hit them with a flash, and then we go ahead and throw our ultimate. This gets them very low, and our teammate is able to capitalize on it with Ya. He does end up dying to their Judix, but I kill the Judix at the same time, and now it is just me versus this Jabali. And the Jabali no longer has his ultimate up, and I know that I'll get my ultimate soonish, and most importantly, I can just reload to heal, and I just need to run this guy in circles, get his shield down, and then go grab the heal. I got very lucky that the heal was just outside of the smoke, so I had enough time to go in and get it, and I always made a point of it to manually reload when I would hit 2 bullets left. That way, I would never run out of ammo, and I would always heal. For the last round, I'll let the comms go. Shout out to you guys.
No, there's heal, there's heal. I'm thinking. Okay, nice. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Opponents stand.
Good job, Shouri. You made my day. Thank you.
And if you guys are wondering if I carried that kid, no. We actually did a lot of teamwork, and he literally beat me yesterday. Like, he was playing Victor and just absolutely stomped me in a TDM. Yeah, it was rough. Either way, we are going to come out strong on this Control playing Wah Ling. So for Control, I like to play 2 characters the most, Wah Ling and Hunter. And the reason for this is these are the 2 best heroes against all the heroes that are really hard to play against. Like Johnny Jet, you can do Lob, you can do it against also Kazama, I mean, other Wah Lings. Although right here, I did get just absolutely destroyed in the back. Really good flank by the Eternal Unity member. But we do go ahead and try to get back out there as fast as we can. And the third hero that I like to play a lot is the Scotty. But for now, we're mostly going to be playing the Wah Ling and the Hunter this round. So the biggest thing that Hunter has going for it is it can get out the Johnny Jet, which is very prevalent in control in ranked mode, and also it can knock things like Shell back, which really helps you be able to kill it. Right here, I have absolutely no idea how that guy didn't die, and I also don't know how my Sindri or my Scotty didn't accidentally hit him once. Come on, guys. It's rough. That being said, my teammates were doing a good job, so I'm going to let the Aletta chase me through the hill into my team while I go kill the Scotty, and then I go ahead and take out the Walling as well, giving us the round win. Knowing that we are already at 99%, I knew that the Aletta would chase me and had a little bit of damage, so if I could kill the Scotty, then the Aletta would probably fall to either the Sindri turret or the Scotty, and then I could hopefully get the Walling, or the Walling would just be too far away. Luckily, I was able to get the Wa. Either way, at the start of this round, we do go ahead and get a really good kill on the Eternal Unity person, and then we also get a nice headshot behind the shield of the fort. We go ahead and smash the fort shield, and then we see that the hill's going down, so we go try to get the person. But they were playing Ruby and absolutely stomped us. It's all good, though. We are going to just kind of dive straight in there with our shell, trying to help out our teammates, which was a good idea, kind of. I mean, we did go ahead and get a lot of damage and a kill, saved our teammate, and then we now have absolutely no health. But we did get the JJ down, and his ult is gone. But right here, we saw them come out of this room and going on this side. I just got absolutely destroyed by where the placement of those shields were. Amazing job by that Ruby. But for now, we're going to go back to Hunter, and the reason for that is the long range ability. The reason I got in trouble with that shell is the fact that I had to be so close to them that it's a lot easier for you to fall into traps and basically just get really out of place. And in order to carry, it's just really hard to do that if you have to play up close. The reason for that is, I mean, you can't just fight 3 people and run away. I mean, you're gonna get caught. But with Hunter, you can be kind of far away already and then use his speed boost to kind of shift your positions to be unpredictable and also to be able to run away if necessary. But right here, what we're trying to do is just find where they went, and we saw our teammate was getting harassed down into the room, so we go ahead, kill the guy for him, and instead of going for the hill, we know both our teammates are dead, and we're just trying to stall out and let our teammates know these guys are here. And so basically what we want to do is waste the 5k heal in that room and then kind of drag them back into their base away from the hill. This gives our teammates a more likely chance of having a 2v1 and then being able to quickly win that and then get the guy I had low, which is exactly what happened, and it worked out perfectly. The biggest thing is you want to make it as easy for your teammates in solo to be able to accomplish things, because remember, you never know if they're going to be good or bad. I don't know if this was going to be one of the games I won or lost. I don't know if the reason we won was me doing great or if it was always meant to be this way, which is really frustrating about the rank grind. But the rank grind does begin. And I am going to try my best to get Diamond solo and then go for Master with a group. Either way, I hope you guys have found some helpful tips in this. And another helpful tip is have amazing thumbnails by getting Jordy to make them. This man is an absolute genius when it comes to the art of Photoshop, and he has very reasonable prices. If you are an aspiring content creator in any game, please go talk to Jordy. He's also done freelance work for me in my other editing jobs for corporate companies. He's a great Photoshop artist on any type of thumbnail. So if you need that, give him a chance. I'd highly recommend it. I also highly recommend you like and subscribe. Please. Alright guys. Have a good day. I'm sorry.